All right. How's everybody doing today? Um, we're back here in Monster Hunter Wilds. Get some game audio going. Let's see, get that going. Turn down the music just a tad. There we go. You know what? Let me turn down the music just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. All right. So we're back for some more Monster Hunter Wilds. We're gonna go ahead and be doing some grinding out some materials. Try and get enough to transcend our new Ray Dow armor set. Um, and maybe look at getting some more of the tier rarity 8 artisan materials for weapons in preparation to go and maybe try and hunt the Gogmazios today. Let's go ahead and set up our lobby real quick. And I'll go ahead and pin that lobby code here in the comments once we get in. Let me set it up in the message.
Today's gonna be one amazing day.
Okay. Here's the lobby ID here. I'll go ahead and pin that. Oh, here we go. D. E. Sure. Yep, okay, that didn't work again. Let me do it this other way. Chat, here we go. Enter. And go ahead and do that there. Okay. Okay. Now that that's back set up, if anybody wants to hop in the lobby, you're more than welcome to. Ancient Wyvern coin. There's ancient Wyvern coin here. Why is there an ancient Wyvern coin just laying around here? Okay, that's the peaks. Interesting. So it shows on my on the left right here, just above my head, that there's an ancient Wyvern coin laying around on the ground somewhere. but there's no scout flies to tell you where it's at, so you actually have to hunt for it. And I'm not seeing a shiny anywhere. Which is a shame, because those are really useful for the village trading. And I don't see it. Definitely don't see it up here. Guess maybe I'll have to give up on that one. I don't know why it would show up. Okay. Oh. No, not there. So it shows up right here. As far as on the display, but if you move very far any direction, it goes away. So that tells me it's got to be up here somewhere. Boy, it sounded like they just showed up. Very faintly, I can hear the scout flies moving. Is it up there somehow? I don't know how you would ever get that. Anyway, I guess I should just ignore that. Alright, let's go ahead and drink up some armor skin, some demon drug. Let's see, what do we need to go ahead and get ready to farm up? So I know I need at least high rank stuff for Raydao. So bolt gems is what it looks like. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8 bolt gems. And I have one, so I need 7 Raydao bolt gems. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then 3, 9, 18 Raydao Gamma certificates. And I have the 4 hunter symbol 3s, that's real nice to have. And I need one more hunter symbol 3, so I can also do my helm. And I need 2 Arcveld gems. So it looks like we'll primarily be having to hunt some Arcveld and Raydao, Gamma Raydao, actually, the Arc-Tempered. So what can we do for that? Arc-Tempered Raydao. It's weak to water? I'm almost certain that it's water. Let's see, Raydao. Water or ice? Okay. And what is better, I wonder? Ice is better. He is more weak to ice than he is to water. So, we're gonna go ahead and swap to our Jindahad longsword, since I don't have the what is it, the artisan in ice yet. Or I've got a low end of water. I got 2 water ones, but this one's not fully unlocked yet. So we'll end up working on that one as well. I don't know what Gogmazios is weak to. I imagine he's an Elder Dragon, so probably Dragon. That's typically how that works. But he also might be weak to... looks like he's covered in oil and does blast element, if what they were the way they were describing him was. So maybe fire or water would also be good against him. But we'll find out. Let's go ahead and equip us with some thunder resist jewels. I mean, I'm already pretty heavy thunder resistant anyway. Well, you know what? Let me actually, let me think about this. Do I want that or do I want protection? Protection would be good to have. I'm not, if I do this, I'm not immune to Thunder Blight still. I think, I thought that it was 15 resistance got you immunity to Thunder Blight, but actually now thinking about it, I think it's probably 20. Let me double check my stats because okay, yeah, so I do have higher thunder resist outside. It's taken in my food buffs into account. Okay, so looks like Divine Blessing 3 would be really good to have. I don't know that going up another was it 20 points in thunder resist is actually going to help. Not as much as a fairly high chance to take half damage from attacks. I still have 31 minutes on my food buff.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and set up a Arc Tempered quest. Arc Tempered. Arc Tempered right now. We'll go ahead and use a lucky voucher. And let's go ahead and depart. Let's see how terribly this ends up going. Oh, I should have checked to see what items I had in my item pouch before I did this. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick.
Welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
That's for items. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let's be safe and bring an ancient potion. I was apparently out of life powders. Oh, sushi fish scales also are healing items. Got 10 of those. Let me go ahead and bring a set of sushi fish scales too, just in case. You know, having healing never hurts. Got plenty of bugs. Okay.
Can't see past my whiskers. Sparking up the insects.
Okay.
They use them as traps.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pop on the ghillie mantle, I think, so I can go ahead and get that ambush. I have a feeling I'm gonna need every single little advantage I can get.
We'll be there before we know it. There. That's our target.
And of course, he decides to fly away. Of course he does. Well, this might be helpful. He's not in the electric area. Okay. Okay. He is supercharged still, alright, though. That's not good. Okay. Go ahead and pop that off. Okay. Okay, that offset didn't work. Oh, missed that. Okay. Okay. Offset. Okay, pop that. Oh, that I didn't realize that was going to stay a little bit longer. Okay. That. Okay. Okay, let's. And a mount. Okay. This so far is not going terribly. Okay. Let's see if I can take that tail off. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Grab that.
I'll ride with you.
Oh. I forgot that I didn't grab that already. The, first, the, supplies. Okay. And ambush again. It might be worth maybe looking into the ambusher skill, especially using the ghillie mantle multiple times in a fight. Well, that was dumb.
Hey, ugly, over here.
Yeah, go ahead and pop the mending mantle on. Okay.
More supplies, we'll get at it.
Okay. Ow. Eh. Awesome. Love to see that. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that mantle's done. Ooh. Oh, that hurt.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay, let's do this again. Pop that. Oh, let go of the offset too quickly. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more difficult than when you have somebody else playing with you. I mean, obviously it should be, but... Okay, let's see. Grayed out tail, okay. Let's go ahead and burpin. Rock burst, that would be helpful. Okay. Oh, and if we can get him in a trap here. Get him in that vine trap. Alright, there's the scream.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay. Oh boy, that chicken has no idea what he's getting himself into. Okay. Oh, he got me.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Oh. Well, it'll be helpful to get rid of the... to damage that. Okay.
Looks like you're moving to a new area.
Okay. Moving again, moving again. Got quite a bit of time. Let me go ahead and harvest these. Might be handy to have some raw meat. Make some well done steaks. Although I'm not getting much in the way of raw meat. There we go. There's two. There's this one here. Oh, and that one just died. Boy, I didn't even have to chase him. He just came right back to me. Okay.
Monsters aloft. I'll drop a flashlight cage.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get caught by that. Okay, well. There we go. Tumble. Getting sloppy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, there we go. Pardon me. Okay, let's lock it in.
Hey, Ugly! Over here!
Look out. Leave this to me. Shields inbound.
Okay. 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 Ooh, I ran into that one. Okay. I think that's done. Oh, there's bigger wasp over here. That's right. One of those. Let me pop open a ration. There we go. Okay.
Do your thing, plunderer. All right, perfectly plundered.
And flash pod.
My whiskers.
Oh, what? And that was a whiff. And whiff. Okay. Don't run into his attacks. There we go.
Looks like he's moving to a new area.
Okay, go ahead and sharpen. Okay, the oasis is back this way. Go ahead and grab another one of these bigger wasps. Top myself off. Okay, so it's fighting a Doshagama. Oh, and the Balahara. And holy crap, my meal's already about to go away. I thought I had plenty of time. Okay. Oh, that was dumb. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, nice. Finally, the storm's over with.
Use this if you need some heals.
Okay. Nice. There's the other. And a second topple. Like to see it. And his face wound. Oh, and he's running. Nice. Okay.
What you didn't use.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up. You know what? Let's actually set up that. Unequip that. Battle remains just in case. We'll go ahead and try to capture it. I don't remember if you can capture the art-tempered stuff or not. But in the off chance you can, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Save myself some resources and... Oh, he's not even sleeping. Okay. I was going to say set up some resources and save some resources and just make sure I don't end up dying. So, since he's not doing that, let's go ahead and throw on our ghillie mantle again to
Hop off for now.
do another ambush. Okay.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Topping? Dead. Alright, nice. Okay, so that was a little more challenging than I had experienced, but not nearly as bad as I thought it might be.
I see.
Boy, it would have been nice to have gotten some of the bolt gems, but maybe next time. And maybe we get some in the rewards. Looks like one in the rewards. Nice. Okay, so that's one down. Need what? 6 more. Radar S certificate. Don't need those. So I got 1 Y. I don't think I needed any more of those. Yeah, I think I just need the bolt gems. Oh, that's also kind of sucks. There's no hunter symbol 3s either. Paralysis of an affinity, crush tube, poison attack blade. Nice, nice. Draw jewel, piercing shot jewel. Ooh, apparently I don't have any of those. Wind resistance, rapid morph. Okay, that would be good for probably switch axe and charge blade when I start playing around with those. Razor sharp KO. Okay, okay. Hammer, maybe hunting horn. Actually, that also might be good on a sword and shield for the shield attacks. Footing. 2 footing jewels, another drain jewel, and charge master. Okay, looking good. How's it going, Trout in the Machine? So far so good. Just finished the first hunt of the stream. Doing some art tempered Ray Dow. Looking to try and transcend most of my current set, and I'll end up doing some Arkfeld today as well. I need 2 Arkfeld gems. I need 6 more of the Raid bolt gems, and I need a couple of hunter symbol 3s. Actually, I need I think it's 3 hunter symbol 3s per piece. I only have, I think, 3 or 4. Let me take a look real quick here. Yeah, I've got 4 hunter symbol 3s. So I need 1 more hunter symbol 3, but I need 3 of these Raid certificate gammas for each one of these pieces. So it's gonna be hunting a bunch of Raid Owl. I only have 1 Raid Owl certificate, so I need 11 more. And I need to hunt the Arkfeld a bunch, so. I do have an open lobby, so if you got the game you want to play, you're more than welcome to hop in the lobby. Whether or not you decide to join me on my hunts or not. Okay, Lucky Meal, Carver Meal. You know what? Before I select that, let me look to see what the best way to get Radau Bolt Jewels is. Here we go. Be high rank. Bolt Jewel, Bolt Gem. So target rewards, carving, and severed part. Okay, so I definitely want to do the carving meal. Okay. Now that we've got that. There we go. That's who I was trying to talk to. Let's go in here, transfer items. I don't know why I have luring pods with me. Put the raw meat away. Restock everything. Let me move this over. Put that there. Okay, yeah, there were new bounties. Let's see, what bounties? Help monsters, okay. 3 quests in planes, 1 event quest. Okay, since I didn't talk to this person, it didn't count. Okay, well. Arathian, Seregios, and a 9-star or higher. Okay, knock out a bunch of those. What am I doing? Here we go, quest. Post it again. Let me prep, that way I can go ahead and drink another demon drug and armor skin while I'm here. And actually, before I do that, let me do a little bit of cheesiness, I think. Change equipment. Nope. Manage loadouts. Go ahead and register loadout. Yep. Do that. I'm going to swap to that real quick. Here we go. Okay, free meal did not activate. There we go. Save myself a demon drug, an armor skin. Swap back to there. All right. I'll go ahead and depart. Okay. There we go. Lucky voucher. What hunter rank are you? Oh, almost 700. Nice. Okay, cool. So I assume you don't actually need any of these parts, probably, given how high your hunter rank is. But I very much appreciate the help. Here I am running across the map, and I should just be swapping over to that that campsite.
Our destination's just a quick hop here.
Let's see, I see Frenzy, so you're running the Gogmazios set, it looks like. Or at least part of it. Aw, I missed him. Where are we? Go. Nice, nice stun. Alright, and toppling. Okay. Okay. Doing good work. Amazing how much easier this is with just one other person.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Boy, that shouldn't have happened. That was way more forgiving than it had any right to be. Nice. Okay, let's throw on that. That.
Thanks. That helped.
Okay, tail carves. And carver activated twice now. 3 tails. Well, it's not what I wanted, but I'll take it.
Almost there. I'll leave this for you.
Nice, nice.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Carver activated, and again. And a bolt horn, but not a bolt gem. Okay, no bolt gems. But got another radar certificate. Or destroyer jewels, footing jewels, paralysis attack tube, thunder attack blade, force shot. Okay. Grinder and draw. Okay. Ambush and flare. Okay. Okay.
Calm the mind.
Okay. Let's go ahead and restock. I don't think I got some more bounties.
I've got a special announcement.
Okay, so that's a bank quest. And Arc Tempered, I guess Arc Tempered is only an 8-star, not a 9-star. Post join, go ahead and post again. Oh, you do have one? Awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'll say I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have a radar. Yeah, I'm not seeing a radar investigation of my own that has them.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Lobby member quest. Yeah. Yeah, this is a regular radar, isn't it? So this one will be a heck of a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It's kind of disappointing that the Arc Tempered doesn't drop any symbol 3s. But I'll probably end up getting them when I end up hunting Arc Belt anyway, so.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why they choose not to, why they made that decision. Nice. Already have them grounded. Aw. Can't believe I whipped that.
Look out! Do your thing, Plunderer!
Nice. Broken horn. Nice offset. Okay, and okay, and tail off, sweet.
Don't get shaken off!
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Go on to fix it. We're getting paid well for that one.
Nice, nice. Okay. Vulgar Talon. Bolt Horn. Well, no gem from carving. Top of the food chain achievement. It's probably what, 30 Raid Owl or 30 Apex Predators. Okay, it's bonus rewards. Nice. Magazine Jewel, Counterattack Jewel, Draw Jewel, and Wind Resist Jewel. You know, that happens. There was something I picked up. I had more of than I thought I did. Now I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't think it was Rathalos rubies, but it was something like that. Where would that be? That would be over here. Even sell item. It would be equipment materials. $49 bolt gems. Well, you know, when you get up to almost 700 in your hunter rank, that happens. Maybe it wasn't gems. Maybe it was like tails that I had. I had a shocking number of. I've got. Okay, so now I have 26 Quamantis tails. That's after I used them to make more armor spheres, and I think I had like 80 Quamantis tails. Why? I have no idea. I must have been going for something. There was some there was something I had tons of. But I mean, if you need to, if you're ranking up, if you find yourself short on the armor gems, I mean, it's always good to just burn those materials. Or if you're short on money. But again, at almost 700 hunter rank, that should probably not be happening. I guess unless you're crafting every single armor in both alpha and beta, and maybe the gammas of them. Oh yeah, yeah. Getting the ores for the artisan weapons, the rank 8s.
Everyone in the village said they can help too.
Did I? Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to change that. So
Have any requests?
I don't know how you feel about this. I like the item trade thing. This here, the material retrieval, the replacement for the farm. I don't like that at all.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
I wish we had more. I wish it was more like the world in the previous Monster Hunter games, where you had more control over what you were specifically farming for. Even if you only still had up to what three farms, as opposed to the 5 different people here. Just because if I want bitter broth, the bitter bugs, I want bitter bugs. I don't want bitter bug and great horn flies and parashrooms and all that stuff. I want what I'm looking for, not necessarily the extra stuff. Yeah, that, you know, I've made this comment on a couple of other streams before to other people, is that, yeah, because I've noticed that at least in wilds, I don't find myself using nearly as many items in general as I did in world and 4U and 3U. The way that the quote-unquote farm works doesn't really hurt too much. I think it's a little frustrating to me, but at the same time, since I think it also makes sense from a story narrative standpoint, because this is an unknown region of the world for the guild. It makes sense that they wouldn't have had necessarily time to set up a farm. But now, saying that, Monster Hunter World took place on an entirely new continent, and they set up a home base, and had a perfectly reasonable use of a farm. But I don't know, magic dirt, I guess, is what the reasoning there would be. Sharp can offer. I'll hold off on that one. Actually, ooh, I'm running low on flash bugs. Guess I'll do that. Oh, you know what? You're right. That is because the old man, the leader, had been there for a while, and was it his grandson that was the guy with the great sword user? Ended up taking over when you went to in Iceborne, the snow place. He became the leader. I think he said like he was born there, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, and like the third fleet had been stranded in the Coral Highlands for like 30 years, I think, or something like that. They've been stranded there for a while before you got the air balloon thing to work so they could travel around. I do remember that now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, it makes sense, like I said, from a narrative standpoint, why they do it that way. But as a fan of the Monster Hunter series, there's a part of me that it kind of hurts to see that change. It's like the loss in the distinction between low rank and high rank. I love the fact that, you know, for the most part, whilst you can travel across the entire map without loading screens, like true loading screens. But, you know, if I wanted to, and I mentioned this actually last night during on Not Monster Hunter stream, that, you know, if I wanted to, let's say, load up the hammer and practice with the hammer, I like to do that doing putting on low rank armor and using a low rank weapon. And I would normally, like in World, I would just travel to the low rank forest and then hunt whatever shows up. You can't really do that in Wilds, not as easily, since almost everything seems to show up as high rank. Like, I mean, all this is high rank, so you can't really do the low rank, just go out into the world and slaughter, I guess. So I kind of miss that. Instead, you would have to, you know, load up either event quests or optional missions. So part of me misses that, but yeah, they did.
Yes.
And it seems like you progress a lot faster in Wild than previous, and I think a big part of that is with the assignments here. Like all the assignments, they're all to hunt large monsters, so you don't have the go out and collect herbs, one of your first assignments. You don't have go out and hunt herbivores for meat and learn how to make well-done steaks. You don't have, you know, go and lug herbivore eggs or wyvern eggs back to base camp to unlock new food in the cantina. They just kind of streamlined it, and for more, I guess, a more casual audience, I would say, probably.
See you again, Hunter.
DOS. I'm not familiar. Extension of the ideas in DOS. What's DOS? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never played Monster Hunter 1 or 2. I started with 3U, played 4U, World, and Wilds. I never played, like, was it Double Cross or Rise and Sunbreak. It never got a Western release. Yeah, you know, I could see that. It was. I remember when the first Monster Hunter came out. It was a. I have played a bit of all of them as far back as FU though. Oh, okay, nice. Freedom Unite. What I was gonna say is that, you know, the original Monster Hunter, it seemed like it was kind of, at least here, as far as the West goes, it was kind of risky because it seemed like the way it controlled, like the control scheme, using the sticks for everything, would have been interesting. It didn't seem to fit with the normal PlayStation games at the time, at least as far as, like, here in America, what we would have considered probably PlayStation games. But I'm really glad that, you know, it found its calling and then it eventually moved here more. I love that they brought back the Legiacris. I wish that they brought back the underwater combat a little bit from Tri Ultimate, because I had a blast with that. But I will say this: having fought the Legiacris and having to do the underwater combat in the mission there, in this, it was nowhere near as fun. And I don't know if that's the control scheme itself, but I loved the callback to it also. And actually, what it might have been is having to use your slinger in order to fight the Legiacris underwater instead of, like, swinging your sword underwater. Yeah. Boy, man, you really know your Monster Hunter lore. That's awesome. I didn't know any of that. I knew it was an experimental game. I mean, just you could kind of see that in the in the style of game it was. Yeah, I didn't know that Ryozo was the son of the CEO at the time. That's pretty cool. You know, it's see, you don't see many, you don't see big companies, big game companies come out and do experimental things like they did back in the day with like Monster Hunter. You don't see that anymore. They do the risky, the safe bet, like, you know, there's a Call of Duty game every year. There's a you have your Madden, your FIFA, which I guess if that's your go-to game, that's pretty good. But you know, you don't see, oh, what was it? There was a game I had in mind that was real kind of off the wall for a mainstream game, and now I can't think of what it was. An online Resident Evil game also made at the time. Wow. Okay. That could have been interesting. Oh, I need to make a survey of that one. Yeah, I unfortunately have never had the opportunity to play any Resident Evil games. I'd say that I never had the opportunity. I've never played one. I'm sure I've had the opportunity. I have a lot of respect for the games because they seem like they could be a lot of fun for certain people. For me, the jump scare thing, that doesn't bother me. I don't like at least the early game, the inventory management of early Resident Evil. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Valve does continue to experiment. Yeah. Oh man, who was it? Now I'm trying to remember what was the game I was trying to think of. See, that's a problem with getting older, man. I will sit there and think, oh yeah, you know, it only came out a couple of years ago, and try to remember what it was. But turns out it'll be like, oh, it came out like 15 years ago, so that now is, you know, just a couple of years ago to me. Man, I wish I could remember it. It'll, you know what? It'll come to me towards the end of the stream, and I won't even remember what I was talking about at the time. It'll just pop into my head. Now I'm going to sit here and try and think of that all the rest of the stream. God, what was it? I wanted to say I wanted to pick it up in my, I think it was on Steam at one point in time. Did I pick it up? Whatever it was. I mean, it wasn't Magica, but that was a fun game. I would say that was pretty experimental. Let's see. I'm just looking through my library real quick, see if it pops out to me. I guess the kind of telltale kind of games that I would say those are probably pretty experimental, and I think almost all of them done fairly well. Fallout 3, I would probably consider that kind of experimental. You know, a first person shooter RPG. Helldivers 2, that would be pretty, I would think that would be pretty experimental. As a shooter, but also kind of a grand strategy. Yeah, that is true. The reason why I say that they were kind of experimental is, yeah, they're a visual novel style, but the choices matter, and how quick you the I guess almost quick time event style picking your choices. Having to think quickly on the fly. Heavy Rain. Now, is that the game I'm thinking of? Is Heavy Rain? I know I've never played it, but if I'm thinking of the correct game, the press X to shout Jason. Is that the game I'm thinking of? Then yes, yeah, I would say that would be I would say that's very experimental. And that actually had real gameplay in it, because you did control the dad trying to walk around and explore a little bit there. Like I said, I never played it, just seen parts of it. Yeah. That's true. It really was. That was a really different game, from what I've seen of it. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Oh, the like Survivor games, like, was it Vampire Survivors? I'm sure there were other games similar to that prior to that that just didn't quite take off. Um, and that kind of genre's been kind of overdone. Um, that was kind of experimental though, and that's one thing that, you know, indie developers are really good about doing, is they can take those chances that unfortunately big name developers won't take. Um, uh, Among Us, actually, that's a pretty experimental game that has taken off. You didn't see very many kind of social deduction style games like that before that came out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The rise of basically like digital board games is, yeah, yeah. The rise of like that kind of what would you would normally consider like a board game style kind of game, something you play in real life with people. That as a digital like computer game or um, just a video game in general. That the rise of those has been kind of interesting to watch. The rise of like virtual tabletops. That's something that I wouldn't have thought would have existed 20 years ago or so. Yep, video games have been changing. Um. Well, let me take out this arc belt real quick. I think I need, because I got this investigation and it'll give me a gem. I need 2 of those. An arc belt's pretty easy to kill. Just switch my weapon and throw on some dragon resist real quick.
Make sure you're prepared.
Oh, that's not the sword I wanted. That's the one. Yeah, it still amazes me how video games have changed over the years. I mean, comparing this to like Super Mario 64, um, beyond just the graphics, but everything else that you end up getting with the game. Um, the constant updates and bug fix stuff like that. I love the fact that developers can actually go back and actually fix potential problems with games. Something I didn't have growing up. And the stuff that they can do in video games now too. Just the complexity of them. I say the complexity of them, but like beyond just a outside of like RTS or Stuff like, oh, now I'm trying to think of the name of the game.
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
I guess. Oh, something Dragon Valley, I think is what it was called. What was it? Essentially, like, it was a set of like Viking clans that you decided, hey, these are my leaders. It was almost a 4X game, but not a there was like no action in it. It was all it felt like an old like an old web game almost. This one. Nice topple. Huh, so I just got an arc belt gem from a wound break. And the way Alma was just talking, I only needed that one. I thought I needed two. Okay. All right. Nice, a stumble. Nice, another topple. Okay.
Looking weak. Almost there.
All right.
I'll just hop off for now.
That's what I get for taking a drink.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
All right.
We'll have to park.
Nice.
Dock traps down and ready for you. Oh, better collect this trap. I think these might be tracks.
Okay.
I put the materials I found in your field pouch.
Great job, partner.
All right.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Nice. There's another arc belt gem. Nice. Looks like that's all I needed there. Don't think I need any certificates. Well, no hunter symbol, unfortunately. Charge up attack boost. Ooh, that would be good. Dragon attack. Oh, nice. Congrats. I only got the one, but I got a gem in the from one of the part breaks. I think from one of the head break. Dragon attack guard up. Ooh, I like that. Another destroyer jewel and mighty jewel. Okay. That's right. It's only the tempered, not the. Even though it's an a 7-star, it has to be tempered. Let me see real quick. Different wish list. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And nope, not upgrade the box. Upgrade. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Actually, was there? I didn't check the festival stuff. Festival shares. Yeah, aggregate site. Yeah, that's all it is. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Temper gray dough, regular gray dough. Regios. I could always use some Serregio stuff. And parts never hurt. Anything you feel like hunting?
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay. And charms. Tool specialist. What I'm looking for. Handicraft fire resistant. Okay. Okay. And tool specialist. That's a good one. Not what I'm looking for. So let's set up. item for longer. Enduring, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Enduring. Go. And there. There we go. Set that up as a load. Okay, okay. There we go. Armor scan. Okay. Switch back to. There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Endless sky, endless sea. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a symbol 3 and some ludicrous stuff. And it's pretty easy.
Make sure you're prepared.
Calm
I,
the mind and focus.
let me switch my sword. I'll go ahead and go with dragon. I know it's not the greatest against laggy, but it can't hurt. What decorations do I have on? Protection? Yeah, I'll keep protection for now. Alrighty. Nice. Good ambush. Nice power clash. 2 openings. Nice. And 3 whiffs, 4 whiffs. All right. Oh, and Wrath is here. Where is he? There he is. Oh, nice paralysis.
Go on the offensive. Look out. The monsters are going in.
Turf War. Ice break. Aww. That was a huge lag spike. Okay. Nice, nice. I see that my camera's down. I'll go ahead and fix that here in just a moment. Do this real quick. Well, I can't get that to close yet. I'll worry about it once the this is done. Unfortunately, the I can't get my VTube Studio to close quite yet. So here, once this mission's done, I'm going to have to do some technical difficulties. Try and get that working again. I've actually never had that happen before. Won't respond, won't close, no nothing. Okay. Wrath Medulla. I know that that big nice green box is a little distracting, covering up all the action, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna switch to my my technical difficulties real quick. Okay, close that. End that task. Okay, that's closed. Let's bring it back up. Okay. Okay. That's loading. Okay, looks like I've got that back again. And let me switch back over. Yep, looks good. All right. Sorry about that. Gotta love computer stuff, huh? Okay. I don't remember if I got a hunter symbol 3 or not. I don't think I did. Push list. Nope. Okay. Well, that happens. Doc. That's my life powder's back in there. That went relatively smoothly. Do this. Set up fire resist. We can go ahead and run that again if you're up for that. And all my music's gone too. Let me pull that up. Here, let's go ahead and play some of this. Okay, looks like it's picking that up. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the event quest, right? Yeah, endless hunger, or endless sky, endless sea. Yeah, and that gives armor spheres. Armor spheres are always good to have. Oh, I probably should have used the lucky voucher.
I'm counting on you.
I'll pop it when I get back into the mission, I think. Okay. Okay.
Have everything?
Lucky voucher. There. That. Okay.
That's our target. That's how cold. Now's our chance.
Nice early topple.
Be careful.
Okay.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice stumble. Ooh, and a head break. And a topple. Love to see it. Love to see it. I thought that dodge was going to be enough, but apparently not.
Do your thing, plunderer. All right. Perfect.
And a paralyze. And tails off. Okay. Ooh. Boy, he's angry.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Nice, nice stumble.
Power up.
And broken back. And Rathalos is here. Okay. Rock burst. Okay.
That helped.
Where there's rations.
Looking weak. Almost there.
Okay. Let me pop that.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Thanks. That helps.
Okay, that's one down.
We go.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. And another topple.
Additional supplies have been placed in your sacred's pouch.
Okay, that's done with. You know what? I actually. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, the tail's all the way over there. Okay. Okay. Nice, good job. Still nothing. Still no hunter symbols. But I'm not gonna say no to those armor spheres. I wonder if there'll be better luck hunting just a regular tempered. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, let's try that one. Except in prep.
Quest accepted.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, regular Ludicrous is weak to fire. Oh, I don't have any gems socketed in this. Why do I not have any gems in this one? Okay. Blaze and shield. Not necessarily the what I wanted. Suppose I'll take it. Because I don't think I have a shield 3. Don't. Okay. Throw that one on. Focus 3. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a focus and blaze. That would probably be work. Well, will that work better, I wonder? Um, uh, yeah. Um, Mind's Eye, Razor Sharp. Dragon, no, that's not what I want. Offensive guard might be useful. Well, I don't have exactly what I was looking for, but I suppose I'll take those. There we go. Oh, you know what? Also, while I'm here thinking about it, I'm not going to need fire resist. Yeah. Let's pop protection back on. Okay. 18 minutes, auto meal. That should still be okay.
Appreciates it.
Okay, no more quests over there. Okay. Bowgun, huh? Okay.
Our destination's just a quick hop from here.
Do you have everything?
I didn't know that the bowgun could sneak attack. I mean, it makes sense. That should be the ultimate sneak attack weapon. nice big roar. That's not the button I wanted. Alright, power clash. Take that off. Nice tumble.
Time to go on the offensive.
Oh, that was a miss. Okay. Nice. Okay, battle remains. Okay. Okay, offset.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay. Okay. Okay, go for head.
Got it on the ground.
And topple. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. We sharpen. Ow. Okay. Nice head break. Okay. Nice. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for probably another half hour before I end the stream. Oh, nice. 200 simple threes. Just what I needed. Um, yeah. So probably another half hour before I go ahead and take the stream down, and grab some lunch. You see, there we go. Fire tech card up. Okay. It's another one of those. Dragon attack. Okay. Protective polish. Ooh, I didn't have one of those. Nice. Flight and attack. That's pretty good. Critical draw and another destroyer. Oh, and a silver star largest. I thought that looked a little big. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Let's see. I think that's all the symbol threes I need, at least to upgrade the transcend the armor. I think all that remains is the bolt jewels from Raydao.
Let me know if you change
Take a
your
look at the map real quick. Oh, I got a blue mission. Werner wants to talk, huh? Okay, so there's nothing in the plains. He's not in the Wounded Hollow either. Okay. Let me check here. Yeah. Hmm. Let's do some investigation, I suppose. I suppose some Serregio stuff would not be bad. He'll give me a Hunter 3. I don't need that outright, but I could always use them. Or we could do Temper Serregios and Balahara. What about a Tempered Wrath? No. There we go. Tempered Arkfeld and Wrath. And a regular Wrath. Tons and tons of parts for artisan weapons. What do you think? Tempered Arkfeld and Wrath or Tempered Serregios and Balahara?
All right. Let me know if you change your mind.
Well, I don't think I actually need anything from either of them, really. What does Balahara quest give? It gets a Hunter Symbol 3, and it does give Hunter Symbol 1. I could use both of those, and I could use both the Serregios parts for probably weapons or armor. But it would just be layered armor. I think I probably need the artisan weapon parts more, so I think the Tempered Arkfeld and a regular Wrath ought to be a good idea. Go ahead and set that one up. And a dragon weapon would be good on against both of them. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. Dragon on. You know what, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep protection on. Yeah, I'll go ahead and bring some antidotes too. And might as well eat. Yeah, let's have this meal. Alrighty. I'm not seeing my game audio. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so it was just a loading screen.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Say my model crashing, you know, now it's making me a little paranoid.
It got me!
Uh-oh. Good topple. Good topple. Another topple, nice. Gotta love it.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Do your thing, Lumberang.
Another good topple.
Power up, activated.
And tail off. Boy, I almost feel bad for the arc belt. Almost. And power clash. Oh, oh, the enemy.
New area.
Frank, you can use that as slinger ammo.
Shot trap's down and ready for you.
I can't believe it. That vest boy decided to come over and paralyze me in the middle of the fight.
Gotta collect this trap.
Here's the tail. Okay.
Wow. What a view. I'll just hop off. Cat. inbound. Shock trap's down and ready for you.
Ah, that didn't hit. Darn.
Better collect this trap.
Okay.
Cleanse that status.
Nice. Nice offset.
Hey, get out of there.
Yeah.
This way to the shock trap.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
We've received additional supply items. Take a look.
Okay.
Hey, ugly. Over here.
Okay. And offset. Tail off. Nice. Nice paralysis. Okay, it's both wings broke, tail off. Oh boy, I didn't even realize that he was almost dead. And another topple, nice.
This way to the shock trap.
We're getting paid back for that one.
Nice.
Oh, better collect this trap.
Good stuff. Okay. There's another Wrath Ruby. Hunter's level 3. Nice. Okay, let's see. An Affinity Poison Tube. A Thunder Attack Tube. Poison Attack Disc. Poison Affinity Tube. Water Attack Blade. Ice Attack Blade. Poison Affinity Blade. Dragon Attack Tube. Oh yeah, definitely. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Thanks for the help with the Ray Dow bolt gems. Hopefully work goes pretty well for you. Not too stressful or anything like that. Feel free to stop by next Saturday as well. You know, I try to do Monster Hunter Saturday mornings like I did today. But good hanging out. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Trout. If you are interested, I've got my down in the about section. I've got my my YouTube and my Rumble also linked. And I put my my previous VODs down in there. And I've got it set up. I got the if you like watching full stream VODs, I've got those in a playlist, and then I've also got playlists for my for the games whenever I got them separated out from the VODs. So again, if you're interested, you know, check that out too. Again, yeah, thanks for hanging out and playing. Look forward to seeing you again next time too. The Dragon and Iron Wall. Okay, that's pretty good. Blast Attack Blade, Fire Affinity Disc. Blast attack device, okay. Fire attack device. Dragon affinity device. Crit status jewel. Thunder attack device. Poison affinity disc. Blast attack disc. Ice attack disc. Sleep attack disc and paralysis attack disc. Nice. I'm sure I'll put all that stuff to good use. Oh, and a Silver Crown largest arc belt. Nice. Love seeing that. Let's see. What else can I do? Upgrade from wish list. Oh, I could use that to make the Zoshi bracers. Or I could use it to make the flare charm. Or the... Oh, well, I don't want to burn my Hunter Symbol 3s on that. Not yet. Well, same thing here. I'm glad I'm paying attention to that. Ooh, a great hibiscus? I didn't know I got one of those. When did I pick that up? Let's go ahead and craft one of those.
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Good.
All right.
Okay. Yep, that's all Hunter Symbol 3 stuff. Yep, as much as I want the bow, I don't want to spend it on that yet. Yeah, all that stuff's gonna have to hold off. Okay, so I need one more gamma certificate, and then I can make one. I can transcend one of these pieces here. I think probably the chest piece or the coil would be the smart one to do, just because I'm most likely to keep those as any future armor sets. Just because between the two of those, they give you what's it, latent power 5 between the two of them. Go ahead and restock my items. And then we can go ahead and hit up another arc tempered Great Dow. Get the get that certificate. Maybe get a gem. Yeah, okay. Arc tempered Great Dow is weak to ice. Let's go ahead and throw on our Jindahad sword. Protection. Boy, that protection is so good. I almost want to change it out for thunder resist, but I'll hold off. Okay. Let me eat some rations. We'll go ahead and do the armor scan and demon drug. And then we'll go ahead and do one last arc tempered raid Dow. Event quest, arc tempered raid Dow. I'll go ahead and throw one of the lucky vouchers on there, and I'll go ahead and depart. You know what? I'll go ahead and throw out a SOS flare. Why not? That way we can take care of this pretty quick. Maybe take care of it pretty quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't. Okay. Here I am trying to equip my flash pods already, and I already have them equipped. Okay, go here. Set that first aid meds. Okay.
I'll put any materials I find into your field pouch.
Okay.
The lightning has the map top. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Okay.
I'll just hop off.
Well, let me go ahead and do the smart thing and grab, where are you? Flash bugs. Extra flash bugs. Since I know I'm starting to run low on those in my item box. Yeah, let's see if I can sneak up behind him real quick and do this.
Let's show everyone how it's done.
And okay. Okay. And mount. Okay. Okay. Swap over here.
I want you.
And boy, he is upset. He does not like me being here. All right, let's go ahead and knock out the head and topple.
Ready to work a little magic?
All right, and Olivia toppled. Okay. And oh, well, thank goodness for divine blessing.
I pull out all the stops.
Okay. Ouch. Okay. Here. Okay, and we got a someone joining off the SOS. rolled into that one. Okay. Oh, missed that one. Okay. Okay.
Goodbye.
Nice, so we got a full team. Peralta 06, Fire Zone, and Luna. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. Okay. Nice, we've got a dagger. Oh, and he's asleep. And he's not asleep. We'll go ahead and pop one of those. And I missed that. Okay. Swap to that. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to go in there. And every one of us did. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Nice, a good mount. Okay. Okay. There he is. And run it again. Boy, he is just a moving. Aww. Nice. And a horn break. And a offset. Ouch. Okay. Little stumble. Okay. Ouch. Okay, let me throw on that cloak. Are we? Woo. Everybody got blasted. Boy, this tail does not want to come off. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh. Where is it? And there we go. Finally, that tail is off. Okay. 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 Go ahead and finish that one there off. You know what? Actually, let me go ahead and keep that on standby. set. Nice. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the stream there. Thank you everyone for joining me today.
Is it due to environmental factors?
Enjoy having you all hang out, and hope you all like the content. I'll be doing this Monster Hunter again next Saturday, about the same time, starting about 10 a.m. Central Time. I might do. I might come back on a little bit later tonight and do a little bit more Sunhaven. I've just been having a blast with that. I might be more than a little addicted to it. So that would probably be, if I decide to come back, that'll be in probably 2 or 3 hours. Just enough time for me to get a couple of things done around the house here. If not, I will be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be doing some Deep Rock Galactic. I'll have an open lobby, so anybody that wants to join can join. Working on core blank core assignments, stuff like that. Maybe do a deep dive or two. We'll see how that goes. But again, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed everything, and until then, I will see you next time.